Today we're setting off on a journey to some of the most remote and untouched islands on our planet. Places where silence is profound, landscapes appear frozen in time, and people have adapted to minimal contact with the outside world. Let's dive into the fascinating stories of 5 remarkable islands, each offering a glimpse into a world apart, shaped by nature, history, and a deep sense of community. Our first stop is Tristan da Cunha, often called the world's most isolated inhabited island, a place where time seems to stand still. Picture a volcanic cone rising dramatically from the tumultuous waters of the South Atlantic, its slopes cloaked in emerald green pastures that seem to defy the harshness of the surrounding ocean. This is Tristan da Cunha, home to a community of around 250 souls, living lives profoundly shaped by their isolation and the unique challenges it brings. Located over 1,700 miles from the nearest mainland, Tristan da Cunha feels a world away from the hustle and bustle of modern life, a true sanctuary of solitude. The island was first spotted in 1506 by Portuguese explorer Tristão da Cunha, who could hardly have imagined the small community that would one day thrive here. It wasn't until the early 19th century that a small group of settlers made Tristan da Cunha their home, braving the isolation to carve out a life in this remote corner of the world. Life here is a testament to human resilience and the enduring strength of community, where everyone plays a vital role in the island's survival. With limited resources, the islanders have learned to live sustainably, relying on fishing, farming, and each other for survival, creating a self-sufficient lifestyle that is both challenging and rewarding. Supplies arrive infrequently by ship from Cape Town, making self-sufficiency a necessity and fostering a deep sense of interdependence among the islanders. Walking through the single settlement, Edinburgh of the Seven Seas, one feels a palpable sense of community, where everyone knows each other and works together. The houses, painted in bright, cheerful colors, cluster around a green, a testament to the enduring spirit and optimism of these islanders. The rhythm of life is slow, dictated by the seasons and the arrival of the supply ship, a pace that allows for reflection and a deep connection to nature. The surnames of the islanders, names like Glass, Green, and Swain, reflect the island's history and the legacy of those who first settled here. As we leave the shores of Tristan da Cunha, the image of its verdant slopes receding into the vastness of the South Atlantic, one can't help but feel a sense of awe at the resilience of both the island and its people, a true marvel of human endurance and natural beauty. Our journey takes us now to the vast and mesmerizing expanse of the Pacific Ocean, where a tiny speck of land, Pitcairn Island, emerges from the endless blue depths. This remote island, a mere 2 square miles in size, holds a unique and fascinating place in history as the refuge of the HMS Bounty mutineers. In 1789, Fletcher Christian led a dramatic mutiny against the ship's captain, William Bligh, casting him and 18 loyalists adrift in the vast ocean. The mutineers, seeking a safe haven far from the relentless reach of the British Navy, sailed the Bounty to the isolated Pitcairn Island. Upon arriving, the mutineers, along with their Tahitian companions, burned the Bounty to erase any trace of their presence and began their new lives on this remote island. Today, over 2 centuries later, Pitcairn Island remains inhabited by their descendants, a small and resilient community of around 50 people. The island's isolation, once a necessity for survival, is now a defining and cherished feature of its identity. Life on Pitcairn is remarkably peaceful and serene. The community is close-knit, bound by shared history, mutual respect, and the challenges of island life. The descendants of the mutineers have forged a unique and vibrant culture, a blend of Polynesian and British traditions. The island itself is a paradise, a volcanic outcrop cloaked in lush, verdant vegetation. Towering cliffs rise dramatically from the sea, creating a stunning and rugged landscape, while hidden valleys shelter a surprising diversity of plant and animal life, unique to this isolated ecosystem. The surrounding waters teem with fish, a vital and abundant source of sustenance for the islanders. Visiting Pitcairn is like stepping back in time to a simpler, more self-sufficient way of life. The story of Pitcairn Island is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the will to survive against all odds. Chapter 3: Palmerston Island, an Atoll of Kinship. Our exploration of remote islands now takes us to Palmerston Island, a tiny coral atoll in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Imagine a ring of coral enclosing a turquoise lagoon, fringed by swaying coconut palms and white sand beaches. This is Palmerston, a true coral atoll, barely a pinprick on the map, yet home to a remarkable community. 2,000 miles northeast of New Zealand, Palmerston is one of the most isolated inhabited islands in the world. Home to just over 60 people, the island's population descends almost entirely from a single Englishman, William Marsters, who arrived here in the 1860s. Marsters, a ship's carpenter and adventurer, established himself on Palmerston, taking 3 Polynesian wives and fathering a large family. Today, his descendants, bearing surnames of Marsters, Masters, and Christian, make up the entirety of Palmerston's population. Life on Palmerston is simple, governed by the rhythms of the sea and the weather. The islanders live a subsistence lifestyle, relying on fishing, coconut harvesting, and small-scale farming for their needs. Supplies arrive infrequently by ship from Rarotonga, the nearest inhabited island. Despite their isolation, the people of Palmerston are warm, welcoming, and fiercely proud of their heritage. The lagoon teems with marine life, offering superb snorkeling and diving opportunities. Visiting Palmerston is a privilege, a chance to experience a way of life untouched by the pressures of modern society. Chapter 4, St. Helena, Echoes of Exile and Empire. Our journey now takes us to the vast expanse of the South Atlantic Ocean, to the remote island of St. Helena, a place etched in history as the site of Napoleon Bonaparte's exile. This volcanic island, rising abruptly from the ocean depths over 1,200 miles from the African coast, has a long and fascinating past, shaped by maritime exploration, the slave trade, and the rise and fall of empires. Its isolation has made it a unique historical and ecological treasure. Discovered by the Portuguese in 1502, St. Helena became a strategically important stopover point for ships rounding the Cape of Good Hope on their voyages between Europe and Asia. This made it a crucial link in the chain of global maritime trade. The Dutch and later the British established a presence on the island, transforming it into a vital provisioning station for their fleets. This small island played a significant role in the Age of Sail, providing fresh supplies and a safe harbor for weary sailors. Napoleon's arrival in 1815, a prisoner of the British following his defeat at Waterloo, thrust St. Helena onto the world stage. His presence here turned the island into a focal point of global attention. He spent the last 6 years of his life in exile here, his presence forever entwined with the island's identity. Longwood House, where he lived, remains a poignant reminder of his final years. Today, St. Helena is home to around 4,500 people, known as saints. Their lives are deeply connected to the island's unique history and environment. Their heritage reflects the island's complex past, a blend of British, African, and Asian influences. This cultural mosaic is evident in their traditions, cuisine, and daily life. Life on St. Helena moves at a slower pace, governed by the rhythms of island life. The tranquility of the island offers a stark contrast to the hustle and bustle of modern cities. The island itself is a place of dramatic beauty. Its rugged terrain and stunning vistas captivate all who visit. Towering cliffs plunge into the sea while lush valleys shelter a surprising diversity of plant life, many species found nowhere else on Earth. This unique flora adds to the island's charm and ecological significance. St. Helena's isolation has fostered a unique ecosystem, home to a variety of endemic birds, insects, and reptiles. These species have evolved in isolation, making the island a living laboratory for scientists. Jamestown, the island's capital, is a charming blend of Georgian architecture and tropical charm. Its historical buildings tell stories of the island's colonial past. Its narrow streets, lined with colorful houses, wind up the steep slopes, offering stunning views of the harbor and the surrounding ocean. The town's layout reflects its historical development and adaptation to the island's topography. Visiting St. Helena is like stepping back in time. The island's preserved historical landmarks provide a window into its storied past. It's a place where history whispers from every corner. Each building and monument has a tale to tell. The legacy of Napoleon Bonaparte is palpable. His tomb and related artifacts draw visitors from around the world. The warmth and hospitality of the saints make you feel instantly at home. Their friendliness is a hallmark of island life. St. Helena is a living museum, a testament to the island's rich history. Its museums and heritage sites offer deep insights into its past. It's a place where the past and present coexist in harmony. The island's ability to blend history with modernity makes it a unique destination. Chapter 5, Socotra, the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. Our final destination takes us to the Indian Ocean, to the island of Socotra, a place often described as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. This remarkable island, located off the coast of Yemen, is a biodiversity hotspot, home to an astonishing array of unique plants and animals. Socotra's isolation, coupled with its unique geology and climate, has created a crucible of evolution. Imagine towering mountains shrouded in mist, their slopes cloaked in forests of bizarre umbrella-shaped dragonblood trees. The dragonblood tree, Socotra's most iconic inhabitant, gets its name from the crimson sap it produces. These trees, some of which are thought to be over 600 years old, dot the landscape like sentinels. The island is home to over 800 plant species, a third of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The island's human inhabitants, mainly of Arab and Bedouin descent, have lived in harmony with this unique environment for centuries. Visiting Socotra is like stepping onto another planet, where the sheer diversity of life is awe-inspiring. As we conclude our journey to these 5 extraordinary islands, we are reminded of the incredible diversity and wonder that our planet holds. These remote destinations are vibrant microcosms of life, shaped by isolation, resilience, and a deep connection to the natural world. From the volcanic slopes of Tristan da Cunha to the otherworldly landscapes of Socotra, these islands captivate the imagination. Which of these incredible destinations has captured your imagination? Share your thoughts and let's continue to explore the hidden wonders of our planet together.